Hello there, and welcome to the Korriban Board of Tourism. I will be your tour guide for today, Grandpa Crap. On my left, right, your left, shit, this guy over here is our famed spice dealer, Lurzakesh, and I've had to reload. So, at the end of yesterday's episode, we were doing the final trial, and I died, and the autosave is perhaps a little misleadingly named because it hadn't been autosaving for a bloody long time. So I lost all of that stuff we were doing with the, like last episode I kind of tied up the loose ends, went to Tatooine, did Jahani's quest, we spoke to some Sith perspectives, we did the last swoop race, etc, etc. Loads of stuff, all of which was lost. So I basically caught us back up to where we were. I lost about 2 hours of gameplay in total, including what we've still got to do for the final trial. I'm going to edit all of that out today, which will probably throw me right off of schedule, but I'll edit around all the stuff we've already done so that we are changing the timeline a little bit, but not kind of doing things again that we've already done. Now, I wanted to start with Lurzakesh because there's, unfortunately, quite a lot in Korriban that, kind of similar to Manan, we're going to have to break kind of character a little bit just so we're not missing out on a boatload of content. So this guy obviously wants us to essentially deal drugs. Now, I would argue for a Jedi that doesn't make a huge amount of sense on account of us being a Jedi. However, there's also kind of some weird gameplay associated with it that I kind of want to leave in. Not to mention that to redeem Karth's son, I remember the method of doing it. I just couldn't remember how to start doing it. To cut a long story short, we have to get into Master Uthar Wynn's room in the Academy. And to get into Master Uthar Wynn's room in the Academy, you have to do some, quite frankly, stupid shit, as we will do in a minute. So we're going to be altering the timeline a little bit, seeing as our last timeline we died and lost it all anyway, so I'm not really too bothered by that. But suffice to say, it almost doesn't make sense and absolutely makes no sense for the character that we're playing. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is speak to our good friend, Lurzakesh. I need to turn my audio. Hello. There you are. Do you have the spice, human? Not yet, but I will look for it. Oh, bollocks. I forgot to... I forgot to actually get the spice. As me saying, oh, I won't do things that we've already done. Now there was a slight issue this time. I tried to use Force Persuade on these three. You know, like last time we persuaded them and they walked off. I think they did anyway. This time I used Force Persuade and it failed. Or whatever happened was, the outcome was they attacked us. Which was a little bit annoying. Anyway, I suppose I'll get the spice and take it over to our good friend Lurzakesh. Here you go, Lurza. Here's your spice. So you do. That does indeed look like the amount Davik promised. Very well, 1,000 credits is yours in exchange for the spice. I don't work for Davik, remember? I want more. I suppose we can count ourselves fortunate that you're here to deliver on Davik's promise at all. 1,500 credits, human, but no more. Here you are. You drive a hard bargain, human. Allow me to take the spice off your hands. My employers will be most pleased. Tell me, might you be interested in earning more credits? Maybe. Tell me more. It's a simple courier mission. Motto the Hot on Tatooine awaits the delivery of a box that I hold. The spice was his, and the box is his payment. There is no danger involved, human, as long as you do not attempt to open the box yourself. I'm sure Motto will pay you what was promised to Davik for the delivery. I believe 2,000 credits was agreed. Make it 3,000, we have a deal. If you want to bargain with Motto, not me. He's the one who'll be working for on this mission. It's his box, after all. Bring it to him and you can haggle all you want over the price. Although I should warn you, Motto doesn't like to renegotiate. Alright, I'll do it. Very good, I'll have some of my workers load the box into the Ebon Hawk for you. I'll be waiting there for you. Remember, do not open the box. Now I must go. My employers thank you for your assistance. There you go. So that's something we would have otherwise missed out on, basically, which is a little kind of bonus quest, and it's got a kind of silly thing included in that quest, if I remember correctly, so we'll give that a go in a minute. Now for the real event. So we are obviously going to redo our final quest, and I'll skip over all of the actual quest itself until we're up to the boss fight again. However, the steps leading up to it we're going to do slightly differently. So we were approached by Yathura when we first joined about joining her in killing Master Uthar. We've seen this 1,000 times. Killing Master Uthar. Yeah! So that she could take control of the Academy, right? As a Jedi, I think the logical answer to her would be, no, of course I'm not going to help you, a Sith apprentice, murder your master so that you can usurp control. Turns out, if we want to do things the correct Jedi way, we have to agree to help her.
I understand you managed to kill
her master.
Well done. She was devious, but I knew her trust could be turned against her. One less opponent is an excellent result, regardless of how it occurs, correct?
Thank you.
Now then, something you needed.
Yes. I want to help you kill the old man. Oh, I guess you're just kind of grandfathered in by default, even though we told her that we weren't interested. So, it's so fucking stupid how you've got to do this. So, you speak to her, you agree or don't agree in our case to join her plot. Either way, you know about it. Then you go to Master Uthar, and then you tell Uthar what she's planning. Brace yourself, it gets worse. So we say, hi, Uthar. By the way, Uthura wants to kill you. Why can I tell her about that? I have something to tell you about Uthura.
Oh? What is my apprentice up to now?
She wants me to help you kill her in the final trial. No, that except the other way around.
I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Uthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time it will be Uthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Uthura
Where's
for
her
that final
bath?
test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think?
I'd love to know what's going on in that tricky mind of yours.
For coming
Honestly,
to me
Karth,
with this
me too.
information and betraying your foolish trainer, I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to...
So, you have to, and again, I agree with Karth here, because I don't know what the fuck they were thinking doing this either. This is the only way you can redeem 2 characters to the light side. So you agree with Uthura to kill her master. You tell her master that she is going to... that she wants to kill him. Then, you go back to Uthura and tell her he wants to kill her. I guess the logic behind it is you're trying to destabilize the Sith from the inside, prove to them that their ways are flawed. I don't know.
So you managed to kill Shardon, did you?
Yes.
One less opponent is an...
Agreed. I have some news about Uthar.
What? What's happened?
He plans to have me fight you in the final test.
Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why? Did you say something to him?
Yes, I did, because I didn't have a choice because his quest is silly.
What? You fool! Oh, while I respect your attempt to play both sides of the fence, you are playing a dangerous game. If you think Uthar will truly be so grateful to you for double-crossing me, think again. Your only chance lies with me. In the end, it works out better that it is only the 2 of us in the tomb with him, so long as we refuse to fight. Is there anything else I should know?
He wants you poisoned. I'm supposed to give this pad to Adrenus.
Let me see that. So it's true. Thank you for bringing this to me. Now I will be far stronger than Uthar expects. Here, this pass card will allow you access to Uthar's
There we
quarters.
go.
It's at the far end of the passages with the other quarters. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see you do it. Then Uthar will be too
Sleeps in a
weak to
cot?
stand up against us.
How old
Don't
is he?
even think of failing me. You and I are too far into this now to back out.
Excellent. And now we go back to Uthar and we tell him she's gonna... No, I'm kidding. That one you don't have to do. But it is very silly that you have to speak to her, agree to kill, go to him, agree to kill, go to her, agree to kill. Then we're allowed into Master Uthar's bedroom, at which point we can install this in our bed if we want to, which I will. All it's going to do is make the boss fight easier. Then we're going to crack open his stuff. Sith Mask, Jedi Master Robe, and 450 credits. And then I don't know what's in this one, but we're going to take it anyway.
That
Datapad.
datapad, just take a look at it. I wonder if Dustil knows his friend was disposed of like that. If not, it might convince Dustil that what we're saying about the Sith is true. It'd be worth a shot.
Well, there you go. So we found a datapad saying that Dustil's friend was disposed of by the Sith. And that is how you convince Dustil that the Sith are evil. None of the other stuff, just that Master Uthar decides to kill students occasionally. As if he wouldn't already know that. The guy, the first thing he did when we walked back into this academy was kill a dude. It doesn't make any sense, but regardless, that's how we were actually supposed to do things. So no credit to me at all for this one, given that Well, I mean, we basically had to reload. I wouldn't have reloaded normally, but I was horribly murdered. Dustil Onassi.
Back already? So tell me, Father, where's this proof you promised?
I have a data pad I want you to look at. You knew someone named Celine?
Celine? She's the one who convinced me to come to the academy with her. Why? Where did you get this?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but he told me he said that she'd been lost on a mission in the valley. This says that they...
Killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustil. There's your evil. Or can you live with that?
No, I can't. I had no idea. They lied to me.
Well, there's the son I remember. Now, will you leave here?
No. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. And maybe I can, look around here and find out some more information. From the inside. Something that might help you.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of that, is there? I mean, you're not gonna do anything.
Why does Karth look so
halfway.
gaunt?
Sounds familiar.
I guess it does.
I'm proud of you, Dustil. You aren't hanging on to a lie after you see it for what it is.
He's got
Not
the
everyone
complexion
could
of
do
a
that.
man who only eats
Maybe after
Haribo.
this is all over, we can talk. I'm still not sure about us, but I'll listen. Maybe we can get back to where we should have been.
Well, I'd like that.
I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son. Good luck.
Piss off. I mean, I'm going to be honest, that's awful writing. That might be some of the worst we've had in the entire game. I just still cannot comprehend in my mind that one of his friends being murdered by a man who kills every fucking student, case in point, would be surprised that he kills his students. And that is apparently more devastating than his entire planet being blown up, his mother being murdered, and him being kidnapped. I just don't understand at all the logic behind it. Regardless, I guess it doesn't matter. So I will speak to Uthar, I'll get us into the final trial, you know how it goes from here, and then we will get up to that final fight once again, but this time with the twist that Yuthura might be on our side. Either way, Uthar is going to be weakened. And here it is at long last, after 3 reloads at this point on Korriban, because of the bug and then the dying. Oh, I suppose 2 reloads overall, but 3 separate timelines. Here we are, at the final trial. Hopefully, with everything intact. Now, I should point out, in between, I also spoke to Yuthura a load. She, to get the proper light side ending for this, you have to exhaust all of her dialogue, which is, again, a little bit silly. You have to ask her everything about the code and go through all the different options, and until eventually she starts calling you friend, basically. Once she says, see you around, friend, then you know that you're good to aim for that full light side ending. It is a massive pain in the ass.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand.
Aha! I mean, we already know what he says here, because we've heard it before, but the next bit of dialogue will be different, because, of course, they know that each one wants to kill one another, but just in case, I'll go through everything anyway. And then let's carry on.
The last part of your test will now commence.
I didn't bother buffing up for this
Here,
fight because
you
he's
will
going to be
learn the lesson
weaker.
of
We're going to have her on our
All
side,
life
and
must
the buffs will
compete
wear
in
off by
order
the time
to
the dialogue's
flourish.
over anyway.
Such is the natural way of the universe.
Uh-huh.
So it is the same.
Yep.
Normally, this would be a game.
Yep.
You talk too much, old fool.
So, you know, do you?
Here we go.
Well, it makes no difference. You have become too ambitious, Yuthura. It is time for you to die.
No, it is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Sadly, Yuthura, it is you who are mistaken. Your pupil is more ambitious than you realize. Isn't that so, young one?
So now, bizarrely, again, we have to say, I stand with Uthura. You have to pick a side in this battle of the Sith, which again doesn't seem very light side, but is ultimately the right solution.
Do you hear that, my master? That is the sound of a new leader rising to replace you.
So the time has come, has it? I will... no. My strength leaves me.
No!
You are weak, Uthar.
You should have waited.
And the Force has abandoned you. We have made sure of it.
So there we go. We've betrayed Master Uthar. Does this work? Oh, we can stun him. Our Force powers, the thing that we have not upgraded once this entire game,
Uthar is
are
finished,
still capable of
and a
hitting.
new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. While I do like you, truly, I'm afraid I'm not the type to share power with anyone, even you.
See, there you go. If we speak to her and befriend her, she already has regrets. Even if I said power does not interest me.
If only I could believe you. Let's get this over with. quickly.
Oh no. Euthora Ban. A character I've known for 5 minutes. Who didn't hit us once.
Stop. I heal.
Be careful with that
You
lightsaber.
are too strong for me.
Terrible trigger
I was
discipline.
a fool to think otherwise. I am at your mercy.
You who are without mercy now plead for it.
I suppose I am. Something tells me that you are not like the other students. I don't know why that is. I was right the first time back at the cantina, wasn't I? There is something different about you. More so than I even suspected.
I can't talk about that, or I'm not here to become a Sith. I got what I came for. I'm not that different. I just don't want to kill you. Indeed, I am Darth Revan.
I see. I should have known. Right from the beginning. But you are no longer the Dark Lord you once were, are you? You are Revan.
Maybe this
And
is
yet
how
you
we
are not.
redeem her.
What I sense of your destiny is still unclear. So what happens now? Will you show me mercy? Will you just let me leave?
Why did you turn on me? Or go on before I change my mind. You could come with me.
That's tempting, but I don't think I could. Your path. It goes somewhere I can't follow.
Persuade. Maybe you need to think about your own path.
I suppose you could be right. All the things I wanted to do, all the wrongs I wanted to right, I haven't done any of it. They just get farther and farther from my mind. All I've cared about is power and myself. This isn't the person I was.
There's still time to change that.
You're right. Maybe what I needed most was peace after all. The Jedi tried to show me that. I don't know if I can ever go back to them, but my place isn't here. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that. You have a destiny, my friend, and I wish you well on your way to it. May the Force be with you.
In our ultimate big dick play, we redeem even the apprentice. Wow. Who's probably going to step out of this tomb and bleed out because we maimed her horribly with our lightsaber. Wowee. Oh, look at how light guy we are now. The floor at our feet is even bubbling with how goody two-shoes we are. We could heal you up. No? You want us to just like carry you out or something? My strength level is very high. Alright, well I guess we'll just leave it to it then. And that is it. Korriban is finally complete. I thought we'd never see the day. Some of it really doesn't make any sense. I do still think that the Dustil dialogue makes no sense at all. And the fact that you have to agree to help her kill him and then not kill him and then tell her he's going to kill him and blah, blah, blah. Just to get to this point we're at now doesn't make any sense either. Regardless, we're not quite done with Korriban, are we? Because we're about to wander back into the academy with neither Euthora or Master Uthar at our side. And I think that's going to take a little bit of explaining. Not to mention our companions aren't here, so God knows where they've disappeared off to at this point. But with that, we also have the final star map in the game. So what we want to do next is probably go shopping, because now we have all the star maps. We have a fully unlocked shop on Yavin. So all of the really hyper-powerful items are now available to us. And we'll have to try and spend whatever money we've got, because there's not going to be many opportunities for that in the future. Sith Apprentice. Oh, here we go. Why have they got like random health bars?
How is it that you're leaving Nagasadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
Uthar is dead. I killed him. Or, I am Revan. I killed Uthar.
You lie! You could never have killed the Master.
Lying, am I? Do you wish to test that? Is your last chance to submit or die? I don't want to do that. I'm just going to say, lying, am I? Do you wish to test that?
You are not Revan. Quick! Attack the traitor!
But even if it's not Revan, what if Master Uthar is actually dead? Someone who could kill the Master.
If Master Uthar
Man, it's a shame we
dead,
couldn't convince
he was
them
a
there.
weak fool.
That would
Now
have been quite
attack.
fun to see their reaction.
I shall be the new Dark Lord of Korriban.
What, you? Specifically you? Random, unnamed NPC? I doubt it. Well, you never know. Maybe they'll absolutely annihilate us right now. Or maybe they'll get shredded. Like everybody does. Oh, I wonder if I remembered to re-equip the brain implant. Nope, I did not. Okay, so we were still... We just got luckier during that final fight then, because we still could have very much been affected by mind affecting. because her constitution is quite low anyway. Well, I suppose it's not that bad, is it? But that was where we fell before. The second they got that stun off and they were just able to hit us super, super fast, that was the end. So, are they going to make us fight the... Oh. Well, that answers that question.
Time to rumble.
I was about to say, they'll make us fight the entire academy. Where the fuck is Karth going? Karth is just gone. You see that? He is not sticking around. Maybe he's gone to check up on Dustil, which I'll allow.
Is what a Jedi can do.
Oh, or he's getting shredded by a Jedi over there. They look like they've got a, bloody hell, what a leap. Did you see that? We can go back to the valley, and if we go there now, they'll be hostile. But the only people that stay there are genuinely like 3 Sith troopers. The basic Sith troopers. So you can go back and fight them. Honestly, there's really not much point. So I'm not going to bother, I don't think. I wonder what's in this cylinder. I won't mess around with the workbench now, because we're going to go to the shop and probably buy some upgrades anyway. So we'll do that when we get to the Hawk. But we will go through the entire Sith Academy and kill everybody who's here. You know, like a good guy would. Hello.
Let's go.
Yeah, Karth.
Is what a Jedi...
Kill them all. Oh my god, Juhani is in there. Oh my god, look at how many there are at the door. Fucking hell. We've already taught the ceiling a lesson there too. We jumped too high and hit our head on the ceiling. Not clean out. Sith heavy trooper. Oh shit, they sent in reinforcements. Did she just shout for the Emperor? I think I've said that before. Genuinely sounded like she did. For the Emperor! Alright, what have we got on the floor? Bunch of credits. Take that out of a pool of blood. We are the good guy, just to reiterate. Let's go have a look down here. Oh, Sith Guard. Well, that's tragic. So, Dustil, I assume, is gone. Let's go and have a chat with him if he is here. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, that's good. Because I think if you don't redeem him at this point, he turns hostile. Then you're forced to kill him, and then Karth has a bit of a breakdown. Which I think is reasonable. Your son turning to the dark side and then you being forced to kill him is probably up there in the list of things that would contribute to Karth's quickly declining mental health. Hello. They're here to investigate a break-in Master Uthar's bedroom. Okay. Well, we've looted all the stuff from there, so we know we don't need to go back in. We did get a Sith mask. What was that about? That's the one that gives the regeneration, right? Sith mask gives immunity to mind effects and gives a weapon feat for lightsaber, which of course we already got. Force point regeneration for 1. Honestly, that's not really that good. It's good for a force point focus character. The extra heal, the extra lightning, the extra whatever, the extra drain could be legitimately the difference between life and death. For us, though, it's not really relevant. Given that we're not really using force powers anyway. Maybe we should. Why does that guy walk like that? Wow, how have I never noticed that before? He walks like a chicken. His arms out to the side at perfect 45-degree angle. That's a war stance right there. You guys notice how that new recruit to the academy walks a little bit like Darth Revan? Do you guys remember how Darth Revan used to walk like a fucking chicken? They don't have chicken in Star Wars. They call it the Tatooine Plain Strider. But it is just a chicken. That's it. We're done. Let's get out of here. Place would make a lovely house. A little bit of a waste of space. Look at that down there. Imagine trying to dust that. Fucking hell. We'll just get my safety harness. Is that meant to be like lava down there, do you think? I would assume so. That seems very Sith. Out to Dreshte we go. Whoa. Oh, I thought this guy would be kind of pissed. We didn't try to negotiate with him. Like, hey, surrender. We've already killed everybody. You might as well stand down. Nah. Just an extra one to deal with, huh? This would have made for a cool base. Like a player house. Something this game was missing. You know, like a lot of RPGs would have. little house you could upgrade or buy some stuff for. Oh, there's loads of... Good God, he's a slow runner, isn't he? My God. To wipe out the entire academy before that guy even made it to the top of the ramp. So now we've got to find out what this box was all about that he wants us to deliver to... what's his name? Notta the Hut? Yolda the Hut? Yogi the Hut? Something. I suppose we get that out of the way, then we'll go on our shopping spree, because that way we'll get 2,000 more credits to play around with, or however much he said he was going to pay us. Sure, we can negotiate it a little higher. Okay, then. I assume the box is probably just in the storage bay? I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever done this before. Let's go and have a look. So is it through... Oh. Mysterious box. Do you wish to open the box? Of course. Oh. What in the fuck is this? Have I died? What the hell is this? What? Someone else coming to my prison already? Rayman! So very long a time and nothing. That in a span of mere months, 3 in a row. What sheer luck. Let's have a look at you. Biped, more or less symmetrical. Far less hair than the last one, opposable digits, mostly water. Hey, I suppose you'll have to do. Have to do for what? Hey, for a body, of course. I don't remain in this prison forever. No, no, no. I'm a prisoner here. As are you. Yes, indeed. Though I suspect by accident rather than by sentence. Yes? I was put here on purpose. My own people put criminals in little cages like this. Well, our minds, anyway. For really terrible criminals like me, our mind gets locked away forever. How long have I been here now? 1, 4? No, longer than that. I've been here. I've never been very good with numbers. You said 3 in a row earlier. There have been others like me? Yes, yes. 2 others of entirely different species visiting before you. I couldn't speak with them like you can with you, however. They eventually grew angry and ran off into the whiteness. If you go far enough out, you may find them, though I wouldn't recommend it. They're likely quite mad. All this whiteness can do that to you, you know. It'll drive you mad, mad, mad if you let it. Is there no way out of here? Well, now that is a most interesting question. Yes, 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 indeed. I've been here long enough to ponder that. How many years now? 1,000? 10,000? Bah! I can never remember the numbers even when I kept track. The point is that I know a way out of this clever little prison. Interesting. Wouldn't you say? Let me guess, there's a catch. Isn't there always? There is only one place that one of us can escape to, and that's your body. Mine, I'm sure, is not available. Now, before you go off getting all excited and defensive, let me tell you, I can't go jumping into this body without your willing agreement. Conversely, you can't go jumping back into your body without my knowledge. This leaves us an impasse, wouldn't you agree? So what do you just suggest? What I suggest is for us to settle this now, like civilized beings. It is like this, dear sentient. If you like, we can spend the next 1,000 years debating. You want out, I want out, it could go on. Unless your species is remarkably long-lived, I doubt your body has 1,000 years, and frankly, I don't doubt either of us is going to convince the other of anything, yes? So why waste time? A simple competition between the 2 of us and we settle the matter. You win, you go free. I win, I go free, yes? Okay. That sounds deceptively simple. Does it? In truth, I've had a long time to think it over. You can take your time thinking about it yourself, but why? What kind of competition do you mean? I have low clues to which activities you're superior at. You're at the same disadvantage with me, I suspect. Well, I mean, you're probably quite good at darts, I'd assume. So the best game comes to mind, an exchange of riddles, perhaps. The first of us to fail an answer loses. What do you think? What are the rules? Perhaps we should restrict ourselves to some riddles specific to our cultural race. A karate-san, while wonderful to look at, would be meaningless to you, I'm sure. Beyond that, I don't think there should be any rules necessary. A riddle is a riddle. So we agree? Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. Now, no need to be fussy. I seem to be moving fast. It's simply because I've had an abundance of time to consider this scenario. That being the case, and seeing this is technically my home, I'll go first. Now let's see. Until measured, I am not known. And yet you miss me when I have flown. You are time. Yes, yes, yes. I suppose that was an easy one. I suppose... perhaps I should have used all this time to think of harder riddles, eh? Fair is fair, Sentient. Your turn. My God, if they're all going to be this quality of riddle, I feel like we've probably got this in the bag. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. You will lose me. If you lose me, nothing will matter. Oh my, there are not many things that will keep working when they're broken. Yes, your heart. Heart is the answer. Very clever, Sentience, but it's my turn once again. I never was, yet always will be. I am never seen, yet always come. I carry nothing, yet hold much for some. You are... I guess tomorrow, right? I never was, yet always will be. because tomorrow can't be past tense. I've never seen yet always come. Tomorrow, because when it comes is today. I carry nothing yet hold much for some. Tomorrow. Could be gravity. I never was yet always will be. I've never seen yet always come. You can't leap off a building. Gravity will catch you. Well, I say catch you. You will probably die. I can carry nothing. Well, that's not true. Gravity carries things. Rain. I never was yet always will be. Not sure about that one. Vacuum. I never was yet always will be. Not sure about that. I think it's tomorrow. Yes, you have the right of it. Tomorrow it is. Very fat, sentient. Your turn. What has roots as nobody sees is taller than trees. Up it goes and never grows. Or you hurt me before you hear me again. Then I die until you call me again. What an odd riddle. Is it an echo? What a shocker. Very clever, sentient. It's my turn once again. Who makes it but has no need of it? Who buys it but has no use for it? Who uses it has no knowledge of it? A grave, I would assume. I was going to say a coffin. I'm pretty sure the riddle is normally a coffin, but they're trying to keep it, you know, culturally neutral or whatever. Time? Who makes it? I don't think that's relevant. Energy? Who makes it? No. Oh, we believe in Newtonian physics here. Air? Trees? Trees don't need it. I'm talking specifically of oxygen. Who buys it has no use for it. Well, that's not true. I mean, a scuba diver would probably disagree with that. Alright, it's a grave. Mucha shak pang pang. A grave it is. Although I likely never see one. Fair is fair, sentient. Your turn. So we've seen this one. Flying to Dantooine, I meet 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crewmen. Oh, right. I met a man going to St. Ives. This man has... I met a man with... What was it? As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 bags. Each bags had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kittens. How many were going to St. Ives? Or something like that. Except it's this one. The answer is 1, because you only know that you're going to St. Ives. Or in this case, Dantooine. No, not numbers. I've never been good with numbers. I think 5 times 5 add 1. No. Carry the 2. 94, 96. Is it 96? It's 1. I'm the only one flying to Dantooine. Fooled I've been. Fooled myself. Very, very clever of you. You have won. It appears my destiny is to be imprisoned even longer. Are you ready to return to your body, sentient? Before I go, what's your name? My name? It's, well, how'd you know that? I've completely forgotten. I knew it 1,000 years ago. I guess I've been here so long. I've forgotten. Why, that's depressing. Alright, I'm out. There's nothing complicated to it. It's better for me to just show you than teach you. Close your eyes for a moment, sentient. Maybe, I was just thinking, like, maybe people have, like, a different version of that riddle depending on the way you come from. Because St. Ives is what, in, like, Cornwall, UK? Although it wouldn't rhyme. I'm sure you probably have a St. Ives, US, and Canada, and Australia. Well, there we go. That was the mysterious box. Maybe we could put Jahani in that. Instead of a riddle, he'd be like, oh, God, I do not want your body if I'm going to purr all day. All right. So that's it then. Korriban complete. Tatooine complete. Manaan complete. Dantooine bombed into hell. Kashyyyk. And now, there is something new. Starforge system. Wow. Way to spoil it for us. Let's go to Yavin. No. Let's go to Tatooine first. Why do they call it the Starforge system, I wonder? All we know is we found a star map to somewhere, but we don't know anything else beyond that. Why they didn't call it like star map system. Alright then. Let's go deliver this magic box to Jabba. Or Notta, or whatever the hell his name is. Take Jahani so we can speed things through a little bit more, and then we'll bring Karth as a bodyguard, because I don't trust her, to be completely honest with you. And I think, at this point, we've done everybody's quests as well. I think that's everything sorted. We've dotted our I's and crossed our P's. A Ronto. Elise wanted a plush Ronto for Christmas, but I couldn't find one. So I bought her a Bantha from Build-A-Bear, and I renamed it Ronto. Which I thought was close enough. Suit registration, here we go. Hello there. Motta the Hutt. So it's you. So is this about suit racing or business? I have a box for you sent by Lurs. What's this? A box? Oh, that box. Yeah, I know the box you're talking about. It was supposed to be here a month ago. You take a detour, huh? Never mind. You open the box? Of course not. Smart man. Live longer that way. Suppose you're expecting some payment now, huh? I'll give you 2,000 credits. You can run on your way. I expect a lot more for transporting dangerous goods. The box isn't dangerous unless you're a fool to open it, but I like your backbone, human. I'll give you 2,500. I'll have some of my spaceport workers unload the box from your ship. You take the credits and go. Say hello to Lurds for me. Well, that was it. Just free credits, huh? Fucking love credits. Oh, remains? Was this the guy we shot for Juhani? I forgot to pick up his med pack. Wow, wasn't that a blessing? Right, let's head over to Yavin then. This is the final time that we will be able to fly anywhere. Sorry to spoil it. So, if we haven't done anything, now's the only time we can possibly do it. Because we have indeed collected all the star map pieces. Definitely nothing else. Okay. I'm just hoping we've got enough money at this point, because there's no way to earn more. Well, unless I go back to Tatooine and play a bunch of Pazak, which I suppose I could do and edit it out, seeing as I'm already editing this episode. Somebody asked, can we repair HK? And I apologize if I brought this up before. But after the bit on the Leviathan, you can't repair him anymore. He is quote-unquote fully repaired, even though you don't get any of the bonuses for doing it, which is a bit of a shame. The second he's reminded that you are Revan, you lose it. Access panel. You're back. I was taking a look for a few new things I thought you might like, and Ah! Invisible lizards. You? How did you get in here? We have our ways, Rodian. Just because you didn't hear us dock doesn't mean we can't. You and your stealth units have proven most effective. Leave now? I think not, human. Not this time. We're here to teach you a lesson, Subam, and you as well, human. Unfortunately, you won't live to correct your mistakes. I'd like to see you try. No, you could leap. Leap! Oh, we fell over. We like drop kicked him. That was incredible. What game was it we were playing and someone drop kicked someone else? Am I going mad? What game was that? What game did we play before KOTOR on this channel? Wow, I'm not sure what I'm remembering, but I'm remembering something. We played a game where someone drop kicked someone, didn't we? It's Dark Souls.
How'd you like that?
It's Dark Souls. When you aggro an NPC, it wasn't on this channel. I just completely mixed up two things in my brain there. I think it's when you like aggro Andre in Dark Souls, he drop kicks you. And when we finished playing Dark Souls 3, I massacred all the NPCs. I just vaguely remember being drop kicked by Andre in one of them. Wow, these guys are like kicking my ass, Suvam. What'd you equip them with, you madman? Right, let's heal up a bit more. Oh, okay. Well, give me a second. There we go. Is that one med pack like tainted or something? That's the one we found from the slaver man that Juhani was friends with. Well, I say was friends with. That's maybe a little bit of an overstatement. Okay, one more. Wow, they give a lot of XP, don't they? 650 apiece. You get to level up again now. 1,000 credits and an antidote kit. Very nice. Those Trandoshan scum. They couldn't get more out of me, so they tried to kill me instead. Hopefully I'll have time before they send more to investigate. Maybe rig their ship to take off somewhere else. Thank you for the help. At least I know I couldn't have taken them on my own. I'll let you look at my special stash. It's the stuff I wasn't showing them. It won't be cheap, but if you want it, you can buy it. Hold your horses. These guys have credits on them. I want to get to them before you do. Man, our guys got fucking wiped out, didn't they? Wowee. Just grab our... There's a lot of thermal detonators. Those are going to come in handy for any boss fights that might be coming up. Wowee. Everybody's leveled up. Can I come past, please, Juhani? More remains? What the hell? I don't loot this one? That's a lot of thermal detonators. Good lord. Okay. More remains. So. This is... I remember this bit very fondly when I first played this game. And I remember playing so much Pazak and trying to grind out money so much. There's a bug. Oh, what's a bloody bug again? The guy in the canteen on Korriban, you can kill him and then go back to the valley and then come back and then swap your party out. Like, take Johanny out of your party and put her back in and he'll respawn for her quest. And you'd be able to kill him over and over and over again. And he had a lightsaber crystal you could sell for like 2,000 apiece. Don't know why I'm healing them up when we can just level up. Right, let's have a look then. So, he sells Environmental Bastion Armor, as we've seen before, which is pretty good. Like Exoskeleton, gives Dexterity bonus, so I could buy that for Karth, I suppose. Baragwin Shadow Armor. A heavy Exoskeleton, we've already got one of, we could buy another. Baragwin Assault Blade's very, very powerful. Strongest sword in the game. Then we have Legendary Lightsaber Crystals. We have to buy these, we have no choice. So we've got Mantle of the Force. The Mantle of the Force is an item assembled by Subamtam from pieces found in the ruins of Exar Kun's temples on the 4th moon orbiting Yavin. It appears to be the remains of an even older artifact of unknown origin. It is not known if it was used by Exar Kun or uncovered when his temples were destroyed, nor is it known what the original properties of the item were, but given the abilities, its original state must have been fearsome indeed. The mantle is a crystalline lattice resembling a lightsaber crystal in many ways, but having the additional property of being able to radically alter the flow of energy that passes through it. When combined with other crystals, the mantle warps their properties, often enhancing them to incredible levels. And then, additionally, the mantle seems to also act as a focusing tool for Force-sensitive individuals, leading to the idea that the original artifact may have once been a powerful tool of the Sith, or perhaps something they took with them when the Dark Jedi split from the Order. Then we have Heart of the Guardian, same story, basically. This one, all known lightsabers seem to have a strange resonance with the Heart of the Guardian, their properties being altered or enhanced when in close proximity to it. Additionally, energy focused with the heart becomes a beam of unique clarity and color. We absolutely have to buy both of those. They are unique lightsaber crystals, and it's one of the reasons that I personally enjoy using 2 different lightsabers, because you've got one for each lightsaber. These are color crystals, by the way, that give unique effects to other lightsaber crystals, so very, very powerful stuff. The Baragwin Heavy Repeater, if I'm not mistaken, is the best gun in the game, so we'll probably buy that for Karth. What's it do? 426. Yeah, it's the best gun in the game by far. Advanced Agent Interface gives a bunch of crazy, crazy stats. Awareness, computer use, demolitions, repair, security. I might just buy that to be able to swap to it when we need it. Dexterity +3 with those is pretty good, but not incredible. Dexterity +5 for the Advanced Alacrity Implant is obviously insane, so we'll definitely buy that too. Composite Heavy Plating for droids is very, very powerful. And that is it. I could have sworn there were Dexterity +5 gloves. Maybe I'm misremembering. I might look that up in a second, and we'll make sure that we've got the right setup for Karth. So let's go ahead and start selling some shit that we don't want at this point. I mean, I'm never going to use Darth Bandon's fiber armor. That can go. I'm never going to use that. And if we do want to use any of this, if I accidentally sell something by accident, we can always buy it back. But a lot of this stuff is going to go. Could buy Calo Nord and Cassius Fett's heavy armor. Don't need any of this shit. Nagasado's Poison Blade. No, thank you. Silverline Sword. No, thank you. That was the, what's his name sword, right? Don't remember his name now. Ajunta Pol. Gaffy Sticks. Don't want those. Bacca's Ceremonial Blade. Don't want that one. Sorry. That's an ancient Wookiee artifact. Lost forever. General and Poison Blades can go. Those lightsabers that don't do anything can go as well. Sell that one. This is a spare lightsaber. Don't want all these double-bladed ones either, so we get rid of those. Fucking hell, we're going to have a lot of credits to play around with. Maybe more than we'll ever need, but you know what? That's fine. We don't need any of this shit in our inventory, right? Pendex Blaster. The classic bug. Goodbye, Karth's Blaster. He's got better stuff now. He can't complain. We've given this guy, like, insanely good gear instead. Chundar's Elbar stuff. Get rid of this shit. Goodbye. Sorry, Kandaros, I'm selling your gun. 76 frag grenades. I'll sell us down to, like, 20. They're only 52 apiece, so it's not great, but we also do not need this many by far. Let's go down to, like, 30 of each. There you go. Sonic grenades. Still don't sell for very much, do they? There you go. Ion grenades. Perfect. Advanced Oral Amplifier, I suppose we'll keep that. It's situationally useful, I guess. We don't need 2 of those. General Visor, sure, keep that one. Yeah, it's not terrible, is it? Neural Band is like a worse version of... Oh, we don't have the upgraded version. Fuck it, sell it anyway. Verpine Headband. Oh, is that what the... Yeah, right, that's it. Neural Band is a worse version of the Neural Headband, so we might as well just sell that. Project's Gloves, the Area do Strength Amplifiers. We'll sell 1, I guess. Sure. I mean, I could go through everything here properly. I'm not going to. I'm sure we don't need a lot of these belts as well, but I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. And to be honest, we've got 113,000 credits. I think we're a bit beyond that at this point, huh? Granted, that might still not be enough. So I do want to be careful. Need all of these. Definitely don't want the mines. Fuck that. How much do they sell for? 162. That's already not bad. Made a good amount of money in mines there. The racing bonds. Somebody laughed at me and said, there they are. Oh my god, we got so many race bonds. 156 each? Wowee. That's going to add up. Do I seriously have to sit here and clip them like this? That's annoying, isn't it? Wow. Well, there you go. It's like 15,000 in just race bonds, so that's pretty nice. Thank you, Hut. Lots of droid armor. So we don't really want that, do we? As long as we've got the heavy plating, just in case we do go back. Yeah, we do already have it there. Just in case we do go back to playing HK. Or we have to use him as part of a mission again, like we did on the ship. Apologize that this isn't the most interesting stuff, but this is the last time we're ever going to be able to get to do it, so... Right, let's get rid of that too. Security domination. Get rid of that. Alright, and then the energy shields we don't need either, because we've got the Baragwin droid shield. So we don't need that as long as we've got the Baragwin stuff as well. Does that not sell? There you go. Okay, 150,000 credits. So, we buy Mantle of the Force, Heart of the Guardian. We definitely buy that Baragwin Assault, Heavy Repeating Blaster. Highest DPS in the game. Then I want to buy... ideally, I want to buy this. I also want to buy that implant, because it was kind of crazy. Dexterity plus 3 couldn't hurt for any Jedi we bring along. Advanced Alacrity implant is incredible. Skills Awareness plus 10, Dexterity plus 2. I suppose we'll... Do we want to buy that? We're never going to get any of our Jedi up to implant level 3. Well, we could. It's a possibility, so sure. Okay. Do I want anything else? I think I want to buy the light exoskeleton because it gives a dexterity bonus. And honestly, I think that's it. I think that's everything, you know? Kind of wish I'd have bought that other Baragwin Assault Blade for Canderous back when we had the opportunity, because that would have made him very, very powerful. 4 to 24, yeah. I might buy that anyway. Fuck it. We could buy the Silverline Sword back. Fucking hell, 20,000. What a ripoff. I'll buy that back then for Canderos if we ever have to play as him. Mainly because we've got loads of spare change now. I think that's it. Now, I want to look up quickly before we completely commit that I've got a decent dexterity loadout for Karth. Because we'll keep him to the end, because I feel like he's obviously one of the more fleshed out companions. Okay, I've looked it up quickly, and the only other thing that we could possibly sell if he's got it, we might have already missed it at this point, is the Jenna Haradin... Oh, sorry, the Baragwin Stealth Unit gives Dexterity plus 3. Yeah, there it is. Boom. So, for the best Dexterity gear in the game then, it's the Combat Sensor, which he has, the Advanced Stabilizer Gloves, which we'll give to him here. Although we will give that to Bastila eventually. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. Bastila's gone. Oh, no, hang on. She has been missing for a long time. So we'll give it to Karth then. There you go. Advanced Stabilizer Gloves. What's the difference between that then, I wonder? Like +1 chance to hit. Not massive, but could make a difference. The Jenna Haradin Mesh Armor, fully upgraded, gives +3, but the Light Exoskeleton gives +1 and +1 Strength. But... we will keep that for the time being. Though, for Juhani or something, the light exoskeleton might make some sense. Then, the advanced alacrity implant would be massive if we could give him that. But we need to give him one more. He might be able to level up now and take that as a perk. And then the belt for the Baragwin stealth unit takes him to 33. Wow, that one's really significant, isn't it? Okay, nice. What did he have before? Don't remember. So give him that. And then for Karth, we're going to level you up to have... trait injury, sure, whatever. For feats, then. Oh, man. We want heavy weapons, but we also want implant. Ah! Implant is way more useful right now. So if we just do that, give him the... what was it called again? Sensor implant. Dex +2. Again, 35 chance to hit is nothing to sneeze at all. Real shame we can't give him this one. See, it's only 4 to 26. Although, when we upgrade it, you know, it might be quite close. It'll probably do more damage, but less accuracy. So, overall, this will probably still be better. But we'll try it when we've upgraded it. Jahani, then. Let's upgrade you, because we'll probably roll her as our other companion as well. Although, I might go back to Jolie. I'm not sure. There you go. Feats for you. Great question. She does not have any flurry at all. I guess we'll just give her... What do you think, like toughness? It seems a bit pointless just having basic flurry. That's a hard choice. You go implant. You know what? Let's go toughness then. Sure. Because she went down super fast in that last fight. Stasis field. Force wave. Force wave is good because that's AoE. And then... Grandpa Crap himself. I hope we can get all the way to the top of the light side by the end of this. 23 strength? It's so pointless, but how can I not do it? Then we'll go, I guess we'll just save for computer use again, even though it's a, massive waste of time at this point. Feats, we now have Master Force Jump and Master Sense, which is very nice. Gives us massive awareness. Shit, well, what do we want at this point? Nothing, really. Empathy? I guess conditioning. Just +2 to all saving throws. Avoid a bit more... What's this one? Oh, Force Sensitive, got it. Yeah, I guess I'll go for that then, huh? That seems very well optimized, but sure. Okay. Powers? Great question. I think I want any of these. Stasis, I suppose, is the upgraded version of Stun, which apparently we're able to pull off against the strongest Sith on Korriban. So, obviously we're doing something right there, huh? Perfect. What a team. And that is it. We are no longer able to... Well, at this point in the game is the final time we can do anything. Shopping, side quests, anything. So we'll get back to the Ebon Hall. We'll upgrade the gear that we've just bought. You check out our new lightsabers. And then the one thing I want to do is make sure we've got the right lightsaber crystals. I feel like we missed out on some really good ones, but I'm pretty sure there is some really, really good lightsaber crystals coming up still. And just for reference, just because we're now not to be able to fly to all the different planets, we're not still that close to the end of the game. There's a lot more to go. So lightsabers then. Our lightsabers, we'll go ahead and throw... So this one's the one with the Krayt Dragon Pearl, right? Heart of the Guardian. Makes it all fancy and orange. Look at that. 6 to 31 +6 modifier. Mantle of Force, 5 to 23, but gives Blast Support Deflection attack modifier +7. Fucking hell. I'm going to put Heart of the Guardian in the stronger lightsaber then, I think. Which, for reference, is which one? Asking for a friend? 6 to 29. Okay. So in this one, put the Heart of the Guardian. Wow, really? That didn't seem to have upgraded it by much. Mantle of the Force. Oh, look at the critical threat that gives. I didn't notice that. Oh, no, it's the same critical threat. 6 to 31 +4. 6 to 31 +4. They're identical. What was that other lightsaber brought so much up by it? Or was I just imagining things? Hang on. So this lightsaber is 6 to 24 +5. 5 to 23. So we lose a little bit of damage, but gain +7, +3. Or we put this in 6 to 31 +6. I've got to do that, haven't I? And then we'll put those in. I guess the crystals we've got in here don't react with those crystals that we picked up. And there you go. Look at that. So one becomes a kind of fancy orange color. I would say almost bronze in color. And then the other one is kind of a almost cyan color. Wow. As much as I'm going to miss our very, very obnoxious... our very, very obnoxious purple lightsabers... That's also quite obnoxious, but for different reasons entirely. Now, not only have I just set up our lightsabers to be the most effective possible, took a lot of numbers, okay, and a lot of testing around, but I finally found, like, the best combination for what we can do. We missed out on a lot of lightsaber crystals by being a good guy, because a lot of lightsaber crystals you get from murdering people, like Mikkel in the Tomb, had one of the best lightsaber crystals in the game that we just can't get because I spared him like a nice guy. I forgot what made this gun here so ridiculously powerful. Every single one of these upgrade slots adds 1d6 of fire damage, which is just absolutely absurd. Fully upgraded, it's 8 to, 8 to 50 total damage. Fire isn't that blockable either. which is just disgusting. And there's me like, oh, maybe if it's upgraded, it'll be better. Yeah, no shit, it'll be better. 8 to 50 plus 32. So we lose 3 accuracy, but gain, like, so much damage. There you go, Karth. He could single-handedly deal with it. Fuck it. We're going to go on holiday. He could deal with Darth Malak by himself. That being said then, oh, right, and of course, let me show you the lightsabers. We now hit 17 to 49 plus 35 plus 36. So we're going to annihilate. We don't have the critical bonus from those crystals anymore. They gave like double critical damage or whatever it was. But they do hit very, 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 very hard. So then, I think that's enough min-maxing for one day. Let's save here, and then tomorrow we will head to a whole new planet. This planet has no entry in the Republic Archives. Oh, well, I guess in that case it doesn't exist. It doesn't matter, Karth. Clearly we found nothing, because if it isn't in the archives, then it does not exist. Look at his fucking face. See you all tomorrow for the beginning of the end.